Chapter 13. Author's note. Raven, thanks for gelping me again. I'm sorry I took your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Preps, stop flaming. Yeah. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore, Dumbledore, we both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco, we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't. We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a damn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony, he said while frowning, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. Author's note. Don't you thick gay guys are lick so hot. It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I have an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say, Alla Cadavra. It was Voldemort. Chapter 14. Author's note. Fuck off preps, okay? Raven, thanks for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update. I was derp-arrest and I had to go to the hospital because I slipped my wrists. P.S. I'm not updating until you give me 10 good reviews. Warning. Some of this chapter is extremely scry. Viewer excretion advised. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there, crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable preps, he shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. He then suddenly looked at me and he fell down with lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Ebony, I love you, will you have sex with me, he said. In this he is 16 years old, so he's not a paedophile, okay? Huh? I asked. Eneby, I love you, will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You torture my BF, and then you expect me to fuck you? God, you are so fucked up, you fucking bastard, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. No, he screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears, sadly. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. We could hear his high heels clacking to us. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps here except for bloody Mary because she's not ugly or anything? Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway, they're such fucking sluts, answered Draco. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me and now even Snaketail is in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. And don't worry, Enemy isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse, I shouted and ran away. Chapter 15. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? BTW, you suck from no on every time someone flams me, I'm gonna slit my wrists. Fangs to Raven for Jalapene. Ebony, Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever, now you can go and have sex with Vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood-red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress that said Anarchy on the front in blood red letters and was all ripped and a spiky belt. Under that I put my ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly the guitar turned to Draco. "Enderby, I love you," he shouted sadly. "I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you." Then he started to sing "Da Chronicles of Life and Death." We considered it our song now, because we fell in love when Joel was singing it, right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre and Marilyn Manson. Author's note: don't you think DOS guys are so hot? If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out of odd here, her. "OMFG," I said after he was finished. Some fucking preps stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers that were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Dracos now. At them. "I love you," I said, and we started to kiss just like Hilary Duff, I fucking hate that bitch, and CMM in A Cinderella Story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other all shocked, and then we went together. Chapter 16. Author's note: you know what? Shut up, okay? Prove to me your nut preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fuck-kigen. Sweet your subst to Ritdis. Raven, WTF, you bitch, you're supposed to Dodis. BTW, thanks to Britney5655 for Tetchin Mujatnis. We ran to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in Da Pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could see him totally getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we stated moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. WTF, Draco, I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, you know how much I lick them. He gadgeted uncomfortably, 'cause guys don't like to talk about you-know-what. Yeah, 'cause I yielded in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised. This time we're going with an escort. OMFG, WTF, are you giving in to the mainstream? I asked. So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what now? God, it's a plot twist. No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. Enderby, I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me. I was flattened, 'cause that's not even a single. He had memorised the lyrics just for me. Okay, then I guess I will have to, I said. Then we Frenched for a while and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. Hajime mashite, girl, she said happily. She specs Japanese, so do I. That means how do you do in Japanese. BTW, Willow, that fucking poser got expelled. She failed all her classes and she skipped math. Author's note, Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. It says that fucking bitch right, I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were all feeling depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Das Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Kawaii. Bloody Mary shook her head energetically. Left Wrigley. Oh yeah, have a confession. After she got expelled, I murdered her, and Den Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophiliac. Kawaii, I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. Oh hey, BTW, I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR. I said, I need to wear the hot set outfit ever. Bloody Mary nodded energetically. OMFG, totally, let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty cardy. No, my head snapes up. What? My head spooeen. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No, she laughed. I found some cool Gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Who told you about them? I asked. Sure it would be Draco or Diablo or Vampire. Don't even say that nam to me. Or me. Dumbledore, she said. Let's just call up our Broms. OMFFG, Dumbledore? I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw the map for Hogsmeade on his desk, she told me. Come on, let's go. We are going in a few punk goth stores specially for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was OMG hotter than Gerard, except not because that's impossible, and he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday Lupin and Snap tried to buy a gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. OMFG, no, they're going to spy on me again, I cried, running out of the changing room wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out of it, and a very low cut with a huge slit. Oh my Satan, you'll have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what, I'm going to have to give it to you free, because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you going to be at the concert tonight, he asked. Yeah, I am actually. Hey, BTW, my name's Ebondi Darkness Dementia Tara Way. What's yours? Tom Ridd, he said and ran his hand through his black dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my BF Draco, you sick perv, I yelled angrily. But before he could beg me to go with him, Hagrid flew in on his black broom, looking worried. OMFG, Ebondi, you need OT get back into the castle now.